Hey, it's been a little bit, but I'm still here. You ready to roll? Let's go. Hey, I'm Steve Sliff. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new, please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It helps me out. If you're a returning guest or subscriber, whatever you want to call it, I really appreciate your continued support. All the emails, all the comments, keep them coming. I love it. And this is a lot of fun. It helps me, keeps me busy on the road. So I like it. Man, we survived the Eclipse. Didn't we? That was crazy, huh? Hope everybody had a good time. Quite honestly, I get more excited over a good thunderstorm and than I do, nighttime. But anyway, it was only 70% where I was, so probably wasn't as awe as the direct hit places. But I did have fun with it anyway. Check this out. Hey! It's the end of the world as we know it. I am in Moberly, Missouri, getting ready to watch the Eclipse of 2024. It's going to happen any moment now. And I just want to give you some advice. Don't look up at it without those protective glasses. It wouldn't be a bright idea. Anyway, I love to drink my Diet Pepsi while waiting on the Eclipse. Oh! Feel the burn. That's crazy. Whoa. Whoa. That was awesome. Scary, frightening, awesome. We're all gonna die. Hey, when I'm in Wilmington, Illinois taking a break, I like to ponder about all the internet prophets that declared that the end of the world was going to be on Monday with the Eclipse. Where are they now? What are they doing? Are they shamed? Did they disappear? What are they saying now? I wonder. But I love to drink my Diet Pepsi when I'm here too. Oh, feel the burn. And this goes out to all the internet prophets that were completely wrong. You're a dumbass. Oh, you got it wrong. It's okay. You got it wrong. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, I do those shorts. Some of you guys watch them. I don't know. If you don't, maybe you check over there and check those out too. I'm doing this whole Diet Pepsi bit where I drink a Diet Pepsi in all these towns that I'm at or where I stop. And, you know, maybe I'll get a koozie and a magnet from Pepsi. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a cease and desist order from Pepsi. I don't know, a restraining order. But anyway, I'm going to continue to do it until Pepsi recognizes me. So it's fun anyway. Like I said, it keeps me busy, gives me a creative outlet for my comedy side. So anyway, but on to trucking. Man, I tell you what, it doesn't happen often, but this last 8 days have seemed like a month and a half. It is just drug on. And I don't usually complain, and I usually don't have any issues, but man, this time it just took forever. They kept me rolling, and you know, there's short runs, 700, 800 miles, but I'm getting there ahead of time. I always get to my drops ahead of time with the chances I could drop early so I can get another load, so I could squeeze as many loads as I can in. You know, pretty smart, right? So I don't take my time. If it says I got 3 days to get there and I can get there in 2, I'm getting there in 2. I'd rather sit there and have the chances of getting unloaded than just drag my feet and go at the scheduled time. So just the way I run. But I was getting there early, and so I'd have to sit, and it just so happens that I couldn't unload early at a lot of them. I had three in a row that I was able to drop early and get unloaded early, and then I had a couple that just I had to sit, and it just drags on to me. It just drags on. You know, I can only edit so many videos. I can only do so much stuff. I can only watch so much TV. I can only read so much, so it's just crazy. But I made it to Missouri on the day of the Eclipse. I made it to that. I had a Tuesday morning drop, unload. I made it there Sunday afternoon, and I called them up and said, hey, I'm going to be a little early. Can I, you know, come on in? And they're like, no, Sunday, it's way too early. I'm like, all right. They're like, try tomorrow. So I tried on that Monday, the day of the Eclipse, and I got lucky, and they said, come on over. And I sat there all day. Most of the day, I didn't get out of there until maybe 5 or 6 o'clock. You know, it just makes for long days when it happens. But I'm so thankful because I got in and I got another load, and I started headed to my other load. So ahead of schedule. I always like to be ahead of schedule, but those sitting times, man, it just kills me. So I'm sitting a lot, not because KLLM. I'm sitting a lot because they were just short runs and I'm getting there early, you know, and they give you extra, you know, time when they make these appointments. So that's the only reason. Things are actually picking up a little bit, seems like. I've been noticing that, you know, I'm getting pre-plans ahead of time than I normally do, and I'm not waiting around a lot for a load. So that's pretty good. Anyway, I dropped all that, and this place in Macon, Missouri, just outside of Moberly, small town, tight area, tight streets. You have to go through the old downtown and wrap around under these railroad tracks, and it was pretty cool actually. And then you have to pull in, drop your trailer when they're ready for you. You have to park on the street, and then they call you, and you go in and you drop your trailer, and then you bobtail out of there. They take it, put it into a dock because it's so tight back there, and then they pull it back out on the street. You hook up to it, and you take off. So I ended up leaving there, but check this out, pretty cool. So yeah, I ended up heading down to Iola, Kansas, picking up some candy, and took that over to Chicago. I picked up in Chicago and brought that down to Little Rock, Arkansas, dropped that. I got there early on Saturday, and it was due 9 o'clock on Sunday. They said you could check in and wait because they had on-site parking. So I parked there all night, and unfortunately they didn't get me in Saturday, but they did get me in early this morning, and was able to get that all squared away ahead of time, 2.5 hours ahead of time. Left, got a wash done, parked at a truck stop, did my laundry because I needed to, and by the time that laundry was done, my pre-plan was ready to go. So I made my way over here to Russellville. I'll be picking up in the morning tomorrow, and we're going back to Cali. Whoop, whoop, yeah. So anyway, that's been going on with me. It's just like I said, just this last few weeks has been dragging. So I was supposed to go home Monday, but they called about the lease, and I'm gonna go ahead and head to Jackson on the 22nd and go through that class and see if this is something I really want to do. From the numbers they gave me and the numbers I'm crunching, I'm still on the fence, but I'll do a whole separate video on that whole lease thing. So those that want to comment, don't do a lease, it's a scam. I get it, I know, I understand. You can wait till that video to start hammering me. But so I'll head that way. So I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out for almost 7-8 weeks. Talked it over with my wife and my kids. Everybody's okay. I really want to go, get this lease thing if I'm gonna do it. There's no way they can get me home next week and then get me back to Jackson, Mississippi by Sunday. It just wouldn't happen logistically. So talked it over with my wife. She's like, look, you really want to do this? I support you. My daughter graduates on the 23rd of May. So for me to try to come home and then leave again right after, if I get this lease, just wouldn't be beneficial to start off that way, coming out of the hole and going home. So we're just going to stay out until her graduation, and then I'll take a few days off and then get back at it. But it's going to be a long run, so I think part of that's playing into my head game too. When I'm sitting there, it's like, man, it just seems forever. I don't know, but usually these California runs are fun because you get to run 10 hours a day, which I really enjoy. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that will be another video. Right now, I am going to eat some dinner. So why don't you join me in how we prep dinner in my glamper? I like to camp. This is almost like camping, so that's one reason I love this so much, because we used to motorhome a lot, go a bunch of places. So this kind of reminds me of that. So I love cooking my own food, try not to eat out, try to save money, just not to mention that stuff's just crap anyway. But yeah, so let's do some dinner. All right, as you can see, got my air fryer. You're probably like, what the heck is that thing? Well, I use these wire strap thingies to put around my air fryer, because this is rookies have to learn pretty much everything. They don't teach this in school, but when you go down a bumpy highway and this bounces all over the place and then falls on the floor while you're driving, and you got all those little crusties and burnt little things all over the place, you learn real quick that, hey, I kind of need something, because picking all that stuff up and vacuuming is not fun. So yeah, I love my air fryer. But anyway, I use these little things and I wrap up my cords and all that good stuff. So they come in real handy. They come in real handy. So you're probably like, what am I going to have tonight? Well, I'm going to have some steak, and this stuff is incredible. I like to get pre-cooked stuff. I tried the raw. I've done that before. It's just not fun. So I get the steak fajitas, I get the chicken fajitas, I get the rotisserie chicken, I get the Cajun chicken, all that pre-cooked stuff. It lasts a while. I love steak tacos, chicken tacos. I eat a lot of tacos. I make eggs, tacos and eggs, so that stuff's all good, yummies. We're gonna have some salad tonight. Obviously, I get the pre-made lettuce, which is amazing. We're gonna put some green beans in there from Wally World, and then of course my famous bone broth. I love bone broth. It's actually really good for you, health-wise. And then I've got some healthy Walden Farms Italian dressing. So we're gonna mix all that up. And I forgot my rice. So, can't really see, but I use these containers. Here's all my fajitas. These are all my breakfast bars. Keeps everything nice and neat. Some chips or pretzels. These are all my salmon, tuna, and rice. And I got a bunch of rice back there too. But I keep all these in these containers. Keeps it nice and neat for me. I enjoy that. And I think I'm going to do some whole grain brown rice tonight. That feels good. Feels good to me. So as you can see, I got my stuff portioned out here. And I do about half a bag of the rice. This Uncle Ben's rice is amazing. I get all kinds, the long grain, the brown rice, the jasmine, the Spanish. It's just really good. So next, you can see Alf up there. You can say hi to Alf. Next, I pour in the bone broth, just so things don't dry up. And as you can see, I got things all portioned out here. So I will put my green beans in. Get them a little soaked there. And then I'll put in my steak. Good protein for you. And I just mix that up a little bit. And tonight we're gonna season it with some Weber roasted garlic and a herb. So I put that in there. I'll move this. Put that in there. Put it on 400, and I usually cook it for about 8 minutes. And turn it off accidentally. And we'll start that. Other must-haves that you need on a truck are Lysol wipes. Must-haves. Alrighty, look how yummy that looks. Yummy. Bon appetit, Steve Sliff style. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you watch another video. I will see you soon. I will update you on the lease. I will update you on going to California. I'm Steve Sliff. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. I'm going to eat to keep this girlish figure of mine. I'll see you soon. Thank you.